everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Savannah and I'm sending you all lots of love. And I am here with another video in my series for the 100-day project. And I missed 2 days. Things came up that were beyond my control, and that's okay. I am just going to get back into it with where I started, or where I left off. So today we're visiting with Emily from Emily's Craft and Crochet, or Crochet and Craft. I'll link her below in the video that I'm referring to. And we're making tickets out of scraps, or just pieces of paper, which I just thought was so cute because anything you have, you can make a ticket with it. And so then it matches your journal. And so I am using leftover scraps from my junk journal kit that's now available for sale in my Etsy store. If you haven't seen it already, there's videos. I'm going to link everything below. The kit is now 50% off, and it will be until not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. So go check it out, please. I thank you all so much for your support. Tracy and Rita and Emily and Rita were the first people to buy my kit, and I appreciate all your ladies' love and support so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get on with how Emily created her tickets. I'll show you that, and then I don't know if it shows up better there. So what we do, it's super simple, and I love it. So here's just a strip of leftover. And I am just going to basically, like concertina, you know, just fold the paper back on itself to get it somewhat even. And you can do this with shorter pieces, longer pieces. You get to create it however length you want. It is so cute and so easy, and I just love it that you can customize it to whatever you're looking for and quickly. Okay, so this last bit I'm just gonna tear off. Oops. Oh well, that's okay. And then I don't normally do a lot of inking, but just to kind of highlight these folds a little bit, I'm going to go in with my antique linen, a really light ink, and that it just kind of helps it to stand up. I'm not going to ink the sides or anything, but you can do whatever you want. You can customize it to how you guys like it. Then you take your hole puncher and you just come in and go about halfway, and you just snip the corners. So easy and quick. I just am like, wow, it is so quick and easy and so customizable. Oh, I guess I should get these, oops, corners here also. Didn't want to do it very well on that one. Oh, I think my hole puncher is full. I need to empty it out. Let's see if that's better now. Kind of. It's just right there on the edge, not wanting to do it. There we go. And there it is. There's your tickets. And then you can do whatever you want with them to decorate them. Let's see. Do I have another piece that is that long? That's in a different, I don't. So I am going to grab one of my other pages here. Oh, this with the, I want to do a layering to kind of decorate it. So let's see. I want it to be smaller. I'm going to do this middle part here. I'm just going to use my ruler to tear it. Let's see, how wide do I want it? I think if I go just a little bit on that row. What row did I say? Right here? There we go. That looks about even. Nope, I need to go narrower. A little narrower. Let's just narrow up this side. And I'll use all these scraps. I am not worried about it. Oops, there we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to come in a little bit there and a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to glue that down on top of there for a little bit of decoration. Grab blue page. So I had so much fun launching my kit. The reason I missed a couple of days is because after I launched the kit, my husband told me, "Are you ready for the baby shower tomorrow?" And I thought it was next Sunday instead of this Sunday. And I was making like a quilted baby pad for the couple, and I wasn't finished with it. So I had to stop what I was doing with all my plans and go finish that, which I did get it finished, luckily. So everything was good. But yeah, and then I was gone all day yesterday, so I just mismanaged my dates. So now I'm just going to go back in and fold this again to make new fold marks on that piece I just inserted. Yeah, so, but that's okay. I am just picking up where I left off. Let's bend it the other way. Like nothing ever happened. And you know, these things happen sometimes. Oh, look at that. Look how cute. And now it's completely customized, so I could tear off portions. She had some really pretty decorative scissors, and I thought I had some, but I can't find them. So maybe I don't. I think I might have actually gotten rid of them. So I'm just going to use my little pinking shears here on the end to make it look like it's been torn off. So there's one, and they're just so cute. So I can, you know, over the page, I could decorate it more. I really like the simplicity of that. And then it matches my journal. So I'll be putting that in there. Let's see, let's do, oh, I already have that paper. Let's do it with just the blue here. Let's go a little bit narrower. And a little bit longer. We'll just do a little variation here. But that's the thing, you can do it however you want. Oops. There we go. So super easy, but so cute. Thank you, Emily, for sharing this. Y'all, she's so sweet. You should definitely go check out her channel. Oops. If you haven't already. shuffle them back and forth. Okay, let's see. Oops. And there. Okay, so just a tiny bit of inking, and then we got to go in and do our holes. I'm going to do it this way. I think for whatever reason it was too flimsy on the corners there, so I'm going to double up those corners and see if that helps. Oh yeah, that helped it much more. Oops. But I did try folding these over, and it created like a little extra notch in there. So you kind of have to go in one by one. But it doesn't take that long, so it's not that big of a deal. And then on this one, I just did a little bit of my script stamp. So on these, I think I'm going to do some of my little other stamps that I have here and kind of play around. Okay. So I think, let's see, let's go with, I'm just going to stay with this antique linen. Oh, let's do a different one. And I'm kind of angling it because they're a little bit too long. Oh, that looks good. That's cute. I don't know if that's even showing up. And I have 6 different ones here. Or more. Oh, that looks so cute. Is that showing up? The stamping? Oh, barely. If I bring it in. Oh, maybe right there you can see it. I like it though. I like the lightness. So then let's see. I've got some numbers here. So let's stick number there. I don't think I have them in order. Oh, maybe. 2. Here is 3. Do I have 4 here? Oh, I do. Whoops. Oh, well, that's okay. It's light because I put it on the wrong spot. Do I have 5? I do not have 5. We'll just go to 7. Why not? I mean, I have 5 somewhere. It's just not. I got a little off on the direction I was going with this. Okay, so we have little numbers on there. And then let's take the other script stamp. Let's get this corner. Maybe this one. The middle. There we go. I'm trying not to, I guess I could always fold it so I don't get on the other ones. Oops. There. Gosh, they're so much fun. There's so many possibilities with these. And then let's see, here's a little stamp. Just go over that. I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and they're really cute. Just a variety of little like postage stamps. So I thought they would be cute with this. Flower, shoe, Eiffel Tower. I haven't used these yet, some of them. So they're, it's the only thing with them, they're hard to peel off the first time. Those. Ah, they were so hard to peel off the first time. There. This is one of those things that you could just like do and make for hours, I feel like. There's so many possibilities. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave that. Those, we're gonna call those done. Since it's so light, I'll hold it up so you can see. I guess I can hold it this way. All the different little designs. How cute are those? I mean, in minutes, I have all these little tickets. These, the writing goes this way on those. So yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, the possibility is endless, and to be able to make these tickets, I'll tear one off of each of them so we can see what just the individual ticket then looks like. So you can layer them up on different tags. Look at that. They're so cute and so easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is such a quick one today. But yeah, I really, really love it. Let's grab the book. A great big journal book of ideas. And since I tore these off, I'll write on the back of one of these. So we'll say day 6, or is it day 7? I'm pretty sure it's day 6. Well, let me look. Let me just look here. Yeah, this was day 5, yeah. So we'll say day 6, 100 day project 2025. So these, I think, I'm gonna, well, I can't glue the one in I wrote on, right? Maybe I will stack them up. Oh, they look so cute layered up like that too. And, well, for right now, I'm just gonna stick, oh, I'll put them here in this little booklet. That's a perfect spot. Put them right there. Okay, there we go. That was a quick and easy one. I love them though. They're so fun. Okay, let's see. Today, my prayer for all of you is that you give grace to yourself when things don't go as you had planned. That you just accept and know that God is in control, and you flow with the changes and the things that happen in life that might throw us off course, and that you get right back on course. And that is my prayer for all of you today. Remember, you are loved and your story deserves to be told. Until next time, love always, Savannah.